As a hairdresser, I have seen some stuff. I have seen some trends. I have seen some products that I don't want to see ever again. The whole hair care industry was built on a handful of products. These are all about new formulas, new technology. Some of them just worked really well, even though that there were millions of the same thing. Today, I wanted to take more the historical part of hair care. You might feel as nostalgic as me. You might cringe a bit. I don't know. But if you like videos like this, including hair care, skincare, fragrance, and more, but mainly hair care, subscribe to my channel below and let's get into it. This might help. There could be one amazing product out there, but you will not buy it unless it looks good. The ads, the commercials, the playful little things that companies used to get away with. Nowadays, they do not get away with crap. And it's because they've overdone it. They've promised way too much and they've delivered little. Maybe by looking at some of these trends, some of the history, we can see these patterns happening going back in time. And then maybe when you do see a new brand with a new product, with new marketing that's promising all these miracle things again, you can either tell if it's actually quite unique or if it's kind of like just old science in a new bottle. I've kind of changed the setup a little bit right now. So then you can kind of have a laugh with me in the future about the past. This fucking dick microphone. What's the first thing you normally see when you see the launch of a product? The commercial. We're going to do like a little mini reaction to all of these products on TV. Oh, this is a good one. It's really hard to find these because they're really old.
You don't need a haircut, Jim. You need Brill Cream.
Brill cream?
Sure. Your hair is short enough, but it's a mess.
It sure is.
Brill Cream's so concentrated, just a little dab keeps hair healthy looking and in control all day. Look, I'll put a little dab of Brill Cream here. Nothing here. See? Even with the hair blower, the Brill Cream side doesn't fly around. Without Brill Cream, hair flies around. Terrific.
You're right. With Brill cream, a little dab will do you.
Little bit of dab. Could you imagine if every hairdresser was like that? Do you remember the Truman Show?
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Niagara. No artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm going to be very honest with you. I would recommend this product. I know the way that she was suggesting you use it, that is not how I remember everyone else using it. They even have a wax. They have a lot of versions of this. Who owns Brill Cream? Why am I not surprised? Unilever is like the top of the parent companies when it comes to hair care. Oh, well, they did own it. So Sarah Lee now owns it. He owns Radox Shower Gel. Leave-in conditioners. You have a look at all these formulas. Probably 80% of your products, your leave-ins, are made up of a Brill Cream.
Young lady, you've eaten all of Junior's porridge.
And busted his chair.
And slept in my bed. Of course. I'm supposed to. I'm Goldilocks. She's not Goldilocks. Her hair isn't pretty.
Let's wash it and find out.
Not with that. Soaping doll's hair. Halo glorifies it.
'Cause Halo shampoo's not a soap or a cream.
So it can't leave dulling soap film.
Gee, look at the suds.
If she's really Goldilocks, Halo shampoo will soon prove it.
Now, let's take a look.
It is Goldilocks.
Halo, everybody, Halo. Halo is the shampoo that glorifies your hair, so Halo shampoo, Halo.
Remember, soaping doll's hair. Halo glorifies it, leaves it fragrant, dandruff-free, and wonderfully easy to manage.
So Halo, everybody, Halo. Halo shampoo, Halo.
I never got the soaping doll's hair thing. Did you? Like, what does that even mean? Soaping doll's hair? I don't think shampoos would have been a thing today if it wasn't for these companies. Since then, shampoos have been a thing. They're not actually bad shampoos, but would I recommend it? No. If you actually buy one of these online, Who knows how old it is? Nothing changed for a while until this one product came out. I think I'm going to watch the Australian version of this. It looks really intense and it's in HD.
I'm a firefighter. You get greasy, grimy. I sometimes shampoo 2-3 times a day. I'm a bit worried about that. I have to have a shampoo that's gentle. So I use my daughter's Johnson's baby shampoo. There's a big difference.
No other shampoo has Johnson's unique formula. It combines thorough cleaning with extra gentleness.
Johnson's baby shampoo gets my hair very clean in a very gentle way. It even makes my hair feel better. And Johnson's is gentle enough to use every day. The proof's right here.
Something kind of weird about I have a lot of thoughts when it comes to baby shampoos because honestly, some of the best formulated for some reason. Like, not even kidding. Like, I even want to go buy one. When it comes to shampoos, the thing is that you can get some of the most modern formulated ones that say that they do this and do that and it's a cleanser. A lot of these shampoos are trying to introduce you to the whole range. They are a part of a whole wardrobe of products. Getting your attention is the shampoo. When you have a look at the shampoos that you really like, Johnson's baby shampoo, it's made from glucosides, gentle but very effective at the same time. That's why it's so good at removing makeup while leaving all the essential things there. So next one, I have a bit of a problem with. I think every hairdresser is going to have a problem with this, but I have some good and bad things to say about it.
The soft, shimmering radiance of your hair color, the way it lights up your looks, the hair itself so full of bounce and life. That's the beauty of Nice and Easy. Nice and Easy by Clairol. More women use Nice and Easy than any other shampoo hair color. Shouldn't this tell you something?
It does tell me something. I have a theory. When Nice and Easy came around, especially when it started getting more traction in the 1970s onwards, you started to notice the hair changing drastically. People lost their hair, complete bald, completely destroyed it. Hair color and hairspray, those two things completely fucked everyone's hair. They didn't know any different. Hair color was not what you see today. Actually, it kind of was. Okay, now we're getting into my era.
Is your hair breaking up? Is your hair all partied out? Discover new Garnier Fructis, the first fortifying shampoo with active fruit concentrate. Garnier Fructis, it's proven. The strengthening vitamins and shine-enhancing fruit acids work deep inside, making your hair twice as strong and more resistant to breakage. New Garnier Fructis Fortifying Shampoo for hair that shines with all its strength.
I was never actually one to like Garnier back then, but I like it now. We all think of it for being heavy on the silicones. This is a L'Oreal brand. They didn't just make formulas for Garnier. They just put the same formulas in Garnier. It was the packaging. It made people want to buy hair care. Those styling products were some of the best. The Surf Cream or whatever that was. All of their pomades, the best. People with curly hair. They all saw the same commercials. Sleek, smooth, shiny, blonde hair. Garnier Fructis was one of those brands that felt approachable, that was actually really hard to come by. Along with this brand, this was a brand that I was so into back in the day. This is going to be like so nostalgic to me. The sleeves. Is this even about the hair care? There's like no product shown. Who owned Bedhead? Let me guess, Unilever. Made by Unilever. Does anyone else remember this brand? Looking back on it, it's kind of like cringe. Actually made products for teenagers that were actually doing the hair the most. Brands that you'll see these days that are very similar to this. IGK, Bumble and Bumble. I wish it was still around. Now we don't have good products. We have one more. Probably the most historical. Nothing has ever been the same since. Even I have it. Before Dyson, we had Parlux. It was the loudest blow dryer ever. It got to the point where like most of us were going into hospital because we had so many problems with our wrists. I've had my Supersonic for so long, I can't really go without it. So the next time you see Revolutionary, look at the ingredients because we've seen this over and over again. And some of these we won't ever see again. There is so many more on this type of level, maybe even more. A little brief history into what hair care really was. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. One coming up about Australian skincare. That's going to be interesting. And I'll see you in the next one.